We often believe that life is a marathon we must endure until the next getaway. We've been conditioned to treat rest as a reward for exhaustion. We push ourselves to the brink, burning through our internal reserves, putting our true desires on a shelf, all so that at the end of the year we can fly away for 2 weeks to a place where our phones don't have a signal. But here is the strange, almost haunting irony. The moment the plane touches the tarmac on the way back, the anxiety returns. We try to heal a systemic crisis with a short-term bandage, yet a hollow feeling remains, a sense that we are missing the point of being alive. The truth is, life shouldn't be something you're constantly trying to escape from. In our modern culture, we treat the body and mind like machines, destined to run at maximum capacity until they break down. We ignore the subtle rhythms that keep us vibrant. We confuse busyness with productivity, and the accumulation of stress with the acquisition of success. But if you look at the quiet corners of Japan, or study those who maintain an unshakable inner stillness amidst chaos, you see something different. They don't spend energy searching for happiness. They curate a lifestyle where peace emerges as a natural side effect of balance. Aging is inevitable, but rusting is not. Rust happens when movement stops, when rhythms are ignored, and when care is postponed. Today, I want to share 5 zero-energy habits with you. These are not tasks to be added to your already overflowing to-do list. They are ways to remove internal resistance so that room is made for breath. These rituals cost $0, take 0 extra minutes, and yet they recalibrate the very chemistry of your existence. We will bridge the gap between Japanese wisdom and modern neuroscience to create a reality where you feel at home every day, not just 2 weeks out of the year. The first habit begins before you even speak your first word of the day. Most of us start our mornings in a state of chronic deficit. We wake up in closed boxes of artificial light, reach for our smartphones, and drown our brains in a flood of other people's news, problems, and expectations. This creates a background noise of micro-stress that follows us until late at night. The Japanese have long revered Komorebi, the sunlight that filters through the leaves of trees. For them, this isn't just a beautiful aesthetic, it's an acknowledgement of our connection to the source of life. Scientifically, there is a profound biological intelligence behind this. Right behind your retina, a small group of cells coordinates what we call the circadian rhythm. This is the conductor of your body's orchestra. It decides when you should be alert, when your digestion should be at its peak, and when to trigger the deep cellular repair processes. Your first zero-energy habit is the encounter with the natural sky within the first 10 minutes of waking. You don't need to go on a hike or perform an hour of meditation. Simply open a window, step onto a balcony, allow the photons of natural light, even on a cloudy day, to hit your eyes. This signal sends a direct command to your nervous system to stop the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, and start the release of cortisol and serotonin, the chemicals of focus and emotional stability. When you align yourself with the planet's rhythm, you stop wasting energy fighting your own biology. You stop rusting from the inside out. This is an act of respect for your biological clock. Life becomes lighter, simply because your brain understands it is day, I am safe, I am ready.
We often feel empty and exhausted, not because we are doing too little, but because we are carrying too much. In Japan, there is a powerful philosophy known as Danshari. It is composed of 3 characters: Dan, refuse; Sha, discard; and Ri, separate. While we usually apply this to cleaning out a closet, its true power lies in its application to our attention. Every open tab on your browser, every unnecessary notification, every stray object on your desk that grates on your vision is a hidden leak in your energy reservoir. Your brain is constantly scanning your environment, subconsciously processing this clutter. This is what neuroscientists call cognitive load. The zero energy habit here is the creation of a visual anchor of silence. Choose 1 square meter of your environment, perhaps your desk or your bedside table, and make it a Danshari zone. No stray papers, no charging cables, no dust. When your eyes fall upon this clean, empty space, the micro-stress levels in your brain drop instantly. It provides a sense of control that 99% of people try to find through complex planning systems. Understand this. Order in your physical space is order in your mind. By refusing the unnecessary, you aren't losing anything. You are gaining the space to breathe. A life you don't need a vacation from is a life where your attention isn't being pickpocketed by 1,000 tiny distractions. It costs nothing to leave a surface empty, but the mental clarity it returns to you is priceless.
We have been conditioned to divide our time into useful time and empty time. We wash the dishes to get them over with. We clean the house so we can finally sit down and rest. This is a fundamental error that robs us of the joy of the present moment. It turns our daily existence into a series of obstacles to be cleared. In Zen Buddhist monasteries, cleaning is called Soji. It is not a chore, it is a spiritual practice. The monks believe that when you scrub a floor, you are scrubbing your soul. Habit number 3 is about transforming one mundane domestic action into a ritual of presence. The next time you wash a cup, feel the temperature of the water. Notice the texture of the ceramic. Don't think about the next email or the meeting tomorrow. Simply be where your hands are. This is what psychologists call microdosing the flow state. When you stop resisting reality and stop trying to fast forward through the present, your fatigue begins to vanish. Tiredness often comes not from physical labor, but from the internal resistance to that labor. If you can find peace in a simple action, you won't need a trip to a luxury spa to relax. Peace will be with you in the middle of your kitchen, in the middle of your workday. This is the secret of the simple life. Not waiting for perfect conditions, but making the current moment perfect through the quality of your attention. You are training your brain to stop waiting for life to start and to realize that it is already happening.
The Japanese word Mottainai expresses a sense of regret concerning waste. Usually, it's used for physical resources, but let's apply it to your vital energy. Most of us are energy spendthrifts. We waste our precious mental power on internet arguments, on worrying about what others think of us, and on trying to control things that are fundamentally beyond our reach. This is the rust of our willpower. Habit number 4 is the 90% rule of control. Every time you feel irritation or a drain on your strength, ask yourself, is this within my 90%? According to Stoic philosophy and modern stress management, we only control our reactions and our intentions. We do not control the economy, the weather, or the moods of our colleagues. Embracing Mottainai means refusing to waste your life force on the uncontrollable. When you stop fighting windmills, you discover you suddenly have the energy to build the life you actually want. This mindset shift is a quiet, powerful protest against the disposable culture of attention. It fills your space with intention and a deep respect for your own internal resources. By practicing this principle, you are making room for gratitude to take root. And in that quiet space, the simple things begin to shine again.
The final habit is the most subtle. In Japanese martial arts, there is a concept called Zanshin. It is a state of relaxed alertness, the moment after the arrow has been released, but before the archer lowers the bow. It is the continuation of presence. Modern life teaches us to finish a task and immediately jump to the next one, without a second thought. We check the box and move on. No, this keeps the brain in a state of constant pursuit, never completion. Zanshin is about the finish. Your fifth habit is the daily recognition practice. Before you close your eyes at night, identify one objective fact that was good today. Not an emotional, "I am great," but a sensory, "the air was cool this afternoon," or "the coffee was perfect." Neuroscience shows that the brain is molded by repetition rather than intensity. By ending your day with recognition, you are retraining your brain to notice beauty instead of problems. This simple habit recalibrates your brain chemistry, turning simplicity into your greatest tool for well-being. It creates a calmer environment where tasks flow with less friction. A lighter life doesn't depend as much on big accomplishments as it does on how you handle the things that are already in front of you.
We started this journey talking about vacations. But now you see that the true problem isn't the lack of a trip to the beach. The problem is the loss of silence within. These 5 habits, light, visual silence, presence, conservation, and recognition, require no energy to start. They only require awareness. You can begin right now. Close this video, put down your phone, and look at the Komorebi outside your window. Feel your breath. Understand that you are not your tasks, your status, or your mistakes. You are this moment. If you found value in this reflection, choose one habit to try tomorrow morning. Just one. Write in the comments which one resonates with you most. Let's build a community of people who choose to stop running and start living. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one.